V Avenue! Magbinisaya ta!
Kumusta mo? Ako si Kier, taga Cebu. Nagpuyo ko sa Talisay City. Kung wala ko'y ginabuhat, magkuyo ko sa akong mga barkada ug magsuroy-suroy mi. Ganahan pud ko mutanaw og sine. Usahay, muadto pud mi og beach. Nindot kaayo sa beach.
Kumusta mong tanan? Ako si Mitch, taga Cebu. Nagpuyong pud ko sa Talisay City. Nagkatrabaho sa Pagila Studios, isip sa ka-host. Kung wala ko'y ginabuhat, ganahan ko magsuroy-suroy kuyog akong mga barkada. Ganahan pud ko mutanaw og sine. Usahay, mag-video kay pud ko. Nindot kay mag-video kay.
Volume 1, Episode 9. Basta practice lang jud. This means just practice.
Lingaw kaayo sa?
Lingaw kayo, nakasabot man mo no.
Basta practice lang jud mo. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice ug maminaw mo sa mga ubang tawo nga magstorya ug binisaya.
Aron makuha ra sa iyong utok ang impormasyon ug maanad mo og paminaw sa mga tawo nga nagistorya ug binisaya,
Magkita-kita ta balik ari lang sa V Avenue. Magbinisaya ta.
So in the previous episode, we learned the meaning of the closing part of the program of V Avenue. Remember, Kira and Mitch always say this part. And in this episode, we are going to continue learning more. So we're just going to learn some more parts of the closing part of the program. And we're going to have fun. So let's do it. Padayon ta? Sige.
Lingaw kaayo sa?
Lingaw kayo, nakasabot man mo no.
Basta practice lang jud mo. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice ug maminaw mo sa mga ubang tawo nga magstorya ug binisaya.
Aron makuha ra sa iyong utok ang impormasyon ug maanad mo og paminaw sa mga tawo nga nagistorya ug binisaya,
Magkita-kita ta balik ari lang sa V Avenue. Magbinisaya ta.
Okay, for a quick recap, in the previous episode we learned basta practice lang jud mo. This means you guys just have to practice. Okay? And we're going to continue learning some parts of this episode.
Basta practice lang jud mo. Basta practice lang jud mo. Basta practice lang jud mo.
Basta practice lang jud mo. And I'm going to be giving you some examples like this one. We're going to change the practice. We're going to change the action word to salig. So here we have basta salig lang jud mo. Okay, so salig means trust or believe or to have faith. So when you say basta salig lang jud mo sa Ginoo, you know what, this is a very common expression. Many Visayan people like to say sa Ginoo, basta salig lang jud mo sa Ginoo. Sa Ginoo means in God. So you know that learning a language is also getting the heart of the language. So understanding the culture, it will make it easier for you to get the full heart of the language. So basta salig lang jud mo sa Ginoo. So but if you're agnostic, you don't believe in God, that's fine. So you might want to say just believe in yourself. Just have faith in yourself. So we have basta salig lang jud mo sa inyong kaugalingon. So here, inyong kaugalingon, see that last part of the sentence? It means in yourself. So basta salig lang jud mo sa inyong kaugalingon means believe in yourself. And you know what? Since or if you want to say it to your friend, just one-on-one, you want to encourage your friend, you want to cheer up your friend, then you're gonna say this. Basta salig lang jud ka sa imong kaugalingon. It only means this is singular. You're only telling it to one person. So check it out. Basta salig lang jud ka sa imong kaugalingon. Now the purpose of this one is because we don't want to learn the language word by word or translate word after word after word. What we're doing here is we're learning the useful expressions in Visayan. So remember this one? Basta salig lang jud ka sa imong kaugalingon. Okay? So it's the same thing as And because when you're talking to one person, it is understandable that you're telling that person. So in Visayan, you may remove the ka, which means you. So you can say basta salig lang jud sa imong kaugalingon. Basta salig lang jud sa imong kaugalingon. It's more natural. So see that? Basta salig lang jud sa imong kaugalingon. Believe in yourself.
Nakasabot mo?
Dali ra kayo no.
Kamo na pod.
Surayin ninyo, dali ra kayo.
So if you find yourself having difficulties understanding the Visayan language, all I can say to you is basta salig lang jud sa imong kaugalingon. You're gonna do it, okay? Basta salig lang jud sa imong kaugalingon. And then we can change it, the verb, to pagtext. I think you understand that. Pagtext means to send a text message. This is a very common expression because we like to send text messages, and girlfriends like to demand from their boyfriends, like, you text me. Basta pagtext lang jud. This means you send a text message right away. Or, like this one, if you want another style, like we can make it more detailed, then you can have basta pagtext lang jud inig abot nimo sa balay. Basta pagtext lang jud inig abot nimo sa balay. Inig, look at the last part of the sentence. Inig abot. Inig means when or by the time. Abot means arrive. Nimo means you. It's only one person. It's singular. Sa balay. Sa means in. Remember? So New York, so Europe. Remember that episode? Balay means house. Okay? So this is like a crash course because you're on the spot. You're learning new words. And this is very useful because balay, we all have balay. So balay means home or house in Visayan language. Balay. So take a look at this one. When you say inig abot nimo sa balay, this is very, very, very useful. Inig abot nimo sa balay, it means when you get home or when you arrive home. Inig abot nimo sa balay, when you get home. Listen carefully. Inig abot nimo sa balay. Inig abot nimo sa balay. So parents usually say that to their kids if their kids are studying from another place. So inig abot nimo sa balay. Pag text lang jud, inig abot nimo sa balay. Got that? Well, I'm sure you do.
Nakasabot mo?
Dali ra kayo no.
Kamo na pod.
Surayin ninyo, dali ra kayo.
Okay, remember that repetition is very, very important. So you might want to do that again in front of the mirror to refresh your memory. Okay, so we have here basta pagtext lang jud inig abot nimo sa airport. We can change it. This is a new place. It's mixed with English. Remember in the previous episode? So basta pagtext lang jud inig abot nimo sa airport. We say that to our friends, right, or relatives. You can change the place again to hotel. Basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo sa hotel, right? Basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo sa hotel. We can also say basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo didto. Now didto means over there or there. Now when we use didto, look at the last part, the last word of this sentence. Didto. Didto, okay? That's how we pronounce that. You don't need to use sa, okay? It's just didto. So basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo didto. And then you can also use this expression if you want to use a person's name. Basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo ilang Mitch. Look at the last part of the sentence. Ilang Mitch. If you remember, we have tackled this in the previous episode. Ilang Mitch means Mitch's place or Mitch's house, Mitch's party. Ilang Mitch. So you can just change the name. Basta pag-text lang jud inig abot nimo ilang Mitch.
Nakasabot mo?
Dali ra kayo no.
Kamo na pod.
Surayin ninyo, dali ra kayo.
Padayon ta? Okay, so Kier and Mitch, we're going to give them more examples. So let's continue. Kier, Mitch.
Lingaw ka ayos ha?
Lingaw kayo, nakasabot man mo no.
Basta practice lang jud mo. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang jud tagpadayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang jud tagpadayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang jud tagpadayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice.
Oh, okay, there we go. So this is the next part that Kier said. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. So, ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Practice. This means the important thing here in this the avenue is that we only continue and we just keep on going in practicing. We just keep on practicing. Okay, that's the right expression for that. Ang importante, see that? Importante, it looks like important in English because it's mixed from Spanish like importante. So, ang importante, ani. Ani means this way or this. Kay is like is that. That's the meaning of kay, is that. Magsige means to continue. Lang is only, gyud is really. Tag, what is tag? Okay, tag is actually like us or we. Remember, like mag-beach ta, mag-shopping ta, mag-computer ta, ta. Remember? Now, why is it tag here? It's because, look at this. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud ta og padayon og practice. Now, don't confuse yourselves why there's a lot of og. Just go with the flow, okay? Because if you ask too many questions, if you tell yourself, oh, I'm confused, it's going to be hard for you to learn it. Just get the heart of the language. Just be like a child, like a sponge, like you're absorbing new information. You're what's this? You're like most kids, they don't know how to speak when they're still young, and then they listen to people and then they get the language. So that's the best way to learn Visayan naturally. So here, taog, it's like saying we are going to USA. We are going to the beach. But then when we say it naturally, we say it like we're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna, instead of saying we are. It's like I am, I'm. You are, your. So the taog, when saying it quickly or naturally, it becomes tag. Therefore, you have like, ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Now let me say that again slowly. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. So, you might want to repeat that. Padayon ta? Sige, padayon ta. Enjoy lang, no?
Nakasabot mo?
Dali ra kayo, no?
Kamo na pod.
Surayin ninyo, dali ra kayo.
Padayon ta? Sige, padayon ta. Enjoy lang, no?
Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice.
Kuha ninyo? Remember, repetition is really, really important. Practice makes perfect. Now, kuha ninyo? Remember this expression, okay? Because this is very important. Kuha means get or got. Ninyo means you guys. Okay, so when I say kuha ninyo, it means you guys got it or got it. Ninyo means you guys. And kuha is get or got. But, it's from a Spanish word coger. But since we're influenced from them, we just say this. Okay, like this. Kuha ninyo?
Nakasabot mo?
Dali ra kayo, no?
Kamo na pod.
Surayin ninyo, dali ra kayo.
Kuha ninyo? Remember that. Next, on The Avenue, we're going to feature Kier in his interview for his upcoming action series on WCN. It's Shinokage, and we're going to understand what he's saying there.
So, unsa
because
man
it's in
ang mga
Visayan.
preparations nga gibuhat?
Lingaw kaayo sa?
Lingaw kayo, nakasabot man mo, no?
Basta practice lang jud mo. Ang importante ani kay magsige lang gyud tag padayon og practice ug maminaw mo sa mga ubang tao nga magstorya og binisaya.
Aron makuha ra sa iyong utok ang impormasyon ug maanad mong paminaw sa mga tawo nga nagistorya og binisaya.
Magkita-kita ta balik ari lang sa The Avenue. Magbinisaya ta.
For more information, you may like us on Facebook. Just simply go to facebook.com/Visayan Avenue. Thank you so much for joining us today.